like this really, she will ask me, but there's some point where she has to choose because it's her work, right? And even if I'm a translator myself, I translate novels from English to Spanish.
Oh, that's cool.
And and I have some experience, but my strength is in Spanish. It's not in English. And besides, I'm more used to speak an English that's more American, like because of the closeness of Mexico and the States. So I will have used a lot of motherfuckers, for example, more but she used another whole series of insults. So I think it was great. I think it's really colorful also.
Yeah.
Of course, it's never going to be the same, right? But
no.
I truly believe that books are not untranslatable. I truly believe that everything can be translated. And I think she did a great job of keeping not only the meaning of the words, but also like this rough poetry that you can find when you try to emulate popular speech.
Yeah, definitely. It's honestly one of the best translated books that I've ever read. I love Sophie Hughes in general. I was gonna ask.
Well, I write a lot at first. Normally, I will hear like the voices of the characters. With Hurricane Season, it was like that. I will hear like Luis Miscosin talking to me, or Munra explaining his side of the story or whatever. And I will write a lot. Like I was, like the secretary of the trial who's listening and checking like notes. And I will be like this character who always listens and check notes. And I normally write a lot before beginning a final draft. I will write like 50, 100, 200 pages before saying, okay, now I think I'm ready to write the final draft. And I will do it like that. And I try to listen a lot I read a lot in out loud because I want to really know how it sounds, how the text sounds outside my head. So, well, in English, I told you I'm really grateful of Sophie's work, Sophie Hughes' work, because she really, it has another rhythm, it has another music, it has another texture, but I can feel myself. When I read Hurricane Season out loud, I can feel what I intended to do. And that's priceless, because it's normally it's so difficult to accomplish.
You did an amazing job, definitely. That's really interesting.
New novel is the one who's been translated in English. The novel I wrote after Hurricane Season, it's called Paradise. And in this lockdown, we've all been trapped. I took the time to finish the novel. Finally, I ran out of excuses to write in that novel, and I got to finish it. And fortunately, it's going out also in English. I don't know when still, but it's been. Yeah, sure. Well, Paradise is it's a shorter novel. It's even more intense than Hurricane Season, and it's a story about obsession. It's a teenager who falls in love, like completely obsessed with his neighbor. It's this really beautiful, hot, middle-aged woman. A MILF. That's like the concept, and he totally gets obsessed.